minutes till we get to the top. And again, if you guys got questions, I'll probably have answers. And enjoy the trip, folks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jake.
Jake, how long has the tram been operational?
They finished construction in 1966. So
I don't know.
50, 60 years, something like that.
63 years before. 50 years. Let's see why it takes 15 minutes. Look around. Oh, you can easy for it. It's crazy going.
Yeah, it's on the back of the mountain, dude. You should be. Yeah, yes, you'll be able to see
The trails.
That's a lot of granite.
Sometimes though you will see animals around us too.
Alright folks, we'll be making our way to the first tower here in a few moments. First tower sits roughly 7,000 feet above sea level from the base at an 18-degree incline towards the city of Albuquerque. Once we pass by this thing, there will be some swing and sway, so if you want to hold on to someone or something, use whatever expletives you're comfortable with. Or if you want to stick your hands up and give it a good wee, maybe a little while.
We're all start swaying.
Oh my God.
Going up the steps, she would have been done.
No, when you said children, yeah,
I know, I love that. Sway a little.
It'd be so cool if this water was nice and
Radio
gentle.
towers up there.
And you can come up this way to the ski area. But most people drive. It's on the back side. But most people drive.
Oh, by Prescott. Yeah, that's where they fire.
Really missed out on putting zip lines in for this.
And keep the windows open. And I remember reading saying that they do
And it went over
try
to
to keep it
45
ventilated and cool.
And you hold your breath there, see, they kind of hang there. Came back. At least 3 stories.
You see it all the time.
It's on the back side.
Yeah, they planned it.
What's your favorite area that you've been to?
Does this go over the TWA crash? Yeah, anyway, so you want to point that out and get a little closer. Just remember, that's how I busted my leg.
Yes.
Trying to get to
They use helicopters to send these towers right and stroke the caves.
So we saw a lot of states that use
So you guys
helicopters
are
up there with strings and cables and stuff. Yeah, you could, the guys couldn't be standing anywhere. It's quite a, well, it was built before we were done here.
Was that Albuquerque? That was out there, Dad. Where's the interstate?
Yeah, I remember coming over there.
Started in Sandia. We got boring up the land. Went around.
We lived down at the beach in Texas.
You always hear
It'd be like,
for us, it's pretty
my
tasty.
son lived in San Antonio.
Oh, okay. By the, like, by South Pocket?
You know where Galveston is?
Yeah.
We live about an hour out of Galveston.
Alrighty folks, if anybody thinks they're not afraid of heights, or if you forgot whether or not you're afraid of heights, we're all about to find out in less than 23 seconds. We are approaching the second tower here in a few moments, so make sure you're holding on to someone or something, preferably someone you know. If anybody's got cameras, I'd recommend pointing them that way here in a few moments. Once we pass over those trees and rocks, it's going to be a pretty sweet view.
It looks like she's gonna tie you all the time.
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't.
Yeah, I'm gonna tip over. Almost tipped over last time to get hold of me.
I'm just holding it.
Are you?
Don't mind.
Little cutie cat.
Well, I just don't
you'll be able to see our sister car. Once we pass by them, that'll be the halfway point of this trip, leaving us with about 7 to 8 minutes left. After we pass by them, we're gonna have 2 separate sewing points on the line. First one's gonna be over this canyon here in front of us. Second one's gonna be about 3/4 of the way up the line, closer to the top. Reason for that being, both cars share the same lines. Whenever they cross over the towers, they slow down, and it slows us down for a moment.
Did you say
There's the other one.
Well,
Yeah.
why she had to do
But also,
that?
maybe got the same speed.
Tom Cruise just jumped from under the other.
That doesn't feel like we are.
This was something you
Well,
needed
there's
to
water. You can tell where the water is.
because she's getting a real kick out of me. Keep sending photos.
Miller, you're up 10,000 feet.
Yes.
And it probably has
Just a photographer now.
Well, yeah, I thought the Rock House was like a mile over from us. It's over from Sandia Press.
We just came out of Utah, brought a load up here, and one of the places we went by was Wilson's Arms. Now you can go stand up there in the arms, but I do not suggest doing it if you're a fat boy. I did it, and I was out of wind for about 3 hours after that. But it's beautiful. Matter of fact,
So he's gonna point out where that TWA, you know that.
that was me standing in the march. There's my 18-wheeler down there. But they don't have.
Well, where did that crash?
I want to say it was in
You better hope somebody gets you
1956 or
In the
somebody
50s,
down there
Rick
gets
said?
a good picture.
Early 60s maybe?
A month and a half ago, maybe?
I was hoping I'd get the falling down. A video.
There's a bunch up top. There's 2 main ones that go to the top. There's the loose, a little ways north.
They do have areas.
Yeah, I got up there in the arch, and I looked at her. She's in my truck. She took a picture of me. I was like this, and I thought,
Most of those ones are like,
I gotta stop all this weight from going that way.
Jay,
they're pretty nice. Yes,
are
ma'am.
people allowed to rock climb?
Indeed they are. We don't allow equipment because the frailty of the rock around us. This is all blackstone granite. The pink is caused by potassium feldspar. But we do get a couple free hand climbers a year.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Freehand, yeah.
Blackstone
It
granite.
crashed in 1955, Rick said.
Okay.
Alrighty, folks. Normally I don't talk about it unless I'm asked, and I have been asked. So I will ask the entire car. Does anybody object to me talking about a plane crash?
No.
Well, I mean, we're going back to the UK on Sunday, but you go for it.
I fly today, so I'll test it.
Cool. So in this canyon here down on our left, once we cross over, you should be able to see a couple parts here on the ridge up top. And then if you look straight down from the left-hand side, you'll be able to see more parts. At the very bottom of this canyon, you should be able to because the sun hit them right. That was a 16-person TWA flight that was going northbound to Santa Fe in 1955. 2 things went wrong on this flight. A, it was late October, early November. And if you live in town during that time, you'll know the fact that the clouds cover the whole mountain. It's really pretty, but not good for these guys.
Where is it?
The other thing that went wrong was their altimeter, which is the meter that shows you your elevation. That thing was faulty. So those 2 things in tandem, they thought they were a lot higher than they were. They smacked that rock face up there.
Yep, down in there, yeah.
And the parts went
Oh,
flying
yeah,
out.
okay.
There's still more. There's still more.
Yeah. You can see a few from here. So like, you probably know from down here. But you can actually hike up into there, and there's
Yeah, I guess one of the trails comes up in here, doesn't it, Rick, where you can ride?
16 person. Maybe jet size. I couldn't tell you which one. But
He's been to Europe and all these places climbing. But
they were able to get all bodies out, and they were working until about
climbing competitions and stuff.
sending out, which sounds like a whole year, but like it was already almost a tail end of 45. So
He's a pretty good rock climber.
they're looking for a couple months.
Well, then that's snow.
You know where you live? Oh, from the space shuttle? What's the stone?
What are these for? These degrees?
Oh, those track you can tell fuel on the sideways tilt of the tram car.
Oh, they're, those are rocks. And then they
Those
just
are a
take
little
them and put
inaccurate
them
though,
in
but
like
there's some digital ones here on this little thing behind me. Those seem more accurate
They have
version.
rocks.
It's a
A lot of
10.
that
Oh yeah.
is done.
Yeah. Because in the early mornings, when we get like we'll be doing like our maintenance run. Oh, we don't do that with customers. But,
He's like, this is why I have this
And
job.
they just put all
It's a
these different
blast.
sizes
yeah,
of rocks. and
those
then
first few trips of the day, it doesn't matter what the weather's looking like, they just override it and override it and override it. I mean, the systems, because it's automated to stop itself if there's weather, but again, they just override the crap out of it. It's way like 5 feet sometimes. It's so fun.
So if we suddenly had bad weather with the trains, they just stop.
But it's still really
And you just have
wind, yeah, wind is only like a few minutes. The longest stop would be a lightning strike, which is about 15.
Right.
And even then, they try to get that going as quick as possible. If we're
Yeah.
We do really smack right into this. It's so cool.
We're currently in our third and final slowing point of this trip, folks. We're gonna come up to dock here in a few moments. There's gonna be a couple side bumps, kind of like a boat. Finished off with one sharp bump forward, so do make sure you're holding on to that one. It's not as fun as the towers. And I will try to call it out additionally. But once we do make dock, folks, if you look straight ahead of us, you'll be able to see our lobby. That's where you get your basic amenities, benches, bathrooms, water fountains, vending machines, trail maps if anyone's going hiking. It's also where you check your tickets back in. You go into the lobby, check your tickets with one of those nice ladies there, and you're good to catch the next tram down. You don't have to check in your tickets till you're ready to go down. You don't have to catch the next one down. You don't have to catch this one down. There's no set time limit, folks. You can be up here all day if you want. Last tram does leave about 8:45, 9 p.m. So if you don't want to stay the night up here, I would recommend catching it.
Is that an
I
option?
love that they don't take the ticket until you're at the top.
What's the interval between tram
They
rides?
charge you double.
About 15 to 30 minutes, 15, 25, give or take.
They charge you double at the top. That's what I would do. You didn't get a ticket before you got on. There you go.